Hey, it's your boy CryptoXpat back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about a lot of things from mining to DeFi, yield farming, and some news. So stick around to the end because I've got a really degen play for you, something with absolutely stupid returns for you guys that want the high risk stuff. So let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and bell notification so when I upload my latest vids, you get notified immediately. So first order of business is BTC. Okay, so BTC has gone up about 9 or 10% depending on kind of like where you're taking that reference point from. But this is really good. This has happened in the last 24 hours. So, you know, BTC was like 30K. People were talking about will it go under 30K. So it's bounced back and it's now 34,500. So here you can see that basically it's gone up. We just go out further. You can see we're at 30,000 there. Now it's come back up to 34,400, 500. So yeah, that's good news. Hopefully this can continue to go up. I don't know whether that, you know, 30,000 was the floor, but you know, we'll see. I think at some point it's going to it can't just keep on going down. You know, if you've been in crypto for a long time, you know that things go up and down. They don't just stay linear. And it's same with anything. BTC is going to go up and down. We're going to get these troughs that, you know, go for several weeks at a time. But, you know, what happens after that, it always goes up or hits all-time highs. So I'm not stressed. BTC, in my opinion, will hit an all-time high this year. It's 67,000. 64,000 was all-time high. So I think we can definitely punch through that this year. So not phased at all. I couldn't care less. I don't look at BTC on a daily basis. I don't make videos, 2-3 hour videos on BTC charting. It's not necessarily, it's just a waste of time in my opinion. I look at it long term. And I've got my BTC tucked away in my Trezor. It's my retirement fund and I just keep on adding to that stack. John McAfee, you guys probably already know, he died in his cell, in prison cell in Spain. It's quite sad to see him go out like this because he was extradited. He was going to get extradited back to the US and face charges of tax evasion. And you know, he might have spent a lot of time in jail. And you know, he died when he was 75. He was 75 years old. So definitely a colorful character. I did meet John in person, and I did get a photo of him. So I'll always remember him as a very colorful character. And he certainly was famous for his shills. You know, he used to shill a lot of these ICOs. But certainly a colorful character, and he did bring a lot of attention to crypto. And I think he did help crypto a lot just through his antics. It did bring awareness to crypto. So sad to see him go because he's such a colorful character, but I'm sure he'll be laughing in heaven at this point while he snorts on some more coke. Okay, I've talked about Helium a few times simply because it's just another way to earn passive income through a cryptocurrency, and you know, that's kind of like what we talk about in our Patreon group. It's not just about pre-sales and IDOs and ICOs. It's also a whole range of things to basically set yourself up, retire in basically 5 years. That's kind of like our MO in our Patreon group. And this one here, this Helium miner, it's I guess in the beginning of this year, late last year, to the beginning of this year, it really started to get a lot of awareness. A lot of people made YouTube videos on it, and you know, the people that got into this and they got the machines early, they were mining this stuff and making really good gains. I still think it's a good deal. Obviously, there's a halving coming up. Rewards are going to be halved, but really, if you're going to get into this, it's going to be long term. Now, the reason why I think that this is, you know, if you can get your in, or you've already got your machines coming because you pre-ordered and you're going to get them this time this year, I think you're going to be in a really good position, because right now there's a chip shortage around the world, and this is coming from Taiwan. So Taiwan is basically the global leader for microchips, you know, chips in phones, in cars, basically any sort of digital device that needs a microchip. It's likely that it's going to come from Taiwan, and it's going to come from this factory. All right, and this is a factory which is called TSMC, and this is like the major chip manufacturer in the world, basically, and they're probably about 20 years ahead of the rest of the world. So everyone's sourcing chips from Taiwan. Even China is still behind in their technology, and there's a shortage of chips at the moment, or semiconductors. The reason is because there's water. So Taiwan is surrounded by water, but they're having a water problem, and they need water to produce these chips. So yeah, go figure, right? So they're having a water shortage, which is making a chip shortage. All right, so people are wanting these chips, and that's why there's major delays with these helium miners. Okay, so if you've ordered one now, you may not get it till next year. So that's what I'm saying. If you've already got one, you're going to be in a really good position, because you're going to be able to mine this stuff, and it's probably, I mean, there's other suppliers that are coming on now that are manufacturing these machines, but it's still the bottleneck is still chips. So you know, you might be in a better position. So whenever there's these issues with supply chains, it's going to favor the people that are already in the network and already have machines. And you know, this is their new beta explorer. It just goes to show you that you don't really need well, if you go into a populated area, that can help, right? If you're just going to buy one machine, but you can create your own network. And even though there's a halving coming up, I don't necessarily think that if you are able to purchase, obviously, you know, get a few machines, you can create your own mini network. So this is a network that I found, basically, you know, one or several people, and this one is somewhere in Lancaster, United States. I have no clue where that is, but I was able just to find this through some information. And these people here, whether it's one or several people, because there's a number of wallets, I think there's about 3 or 4 wallets here, but the majority of the wallets are through just one. So one person must have about 4 or 5 of these machines. And I'm not going to explain exactly how this works with the hexagon and all that, and because this new beta, but basically it just gives you a better, if you're within this hexagon, it just makes your coverage better. But anyway, so you can see here, this one just basically has earned 188 HNT in the last 30 days. So if we go and have a look at HNT, that's over 2100. I mean, that's pretty good earnings. All right, now that's just one machine. There's a number of machines here by the same person. This one here, 371. You can see here the activity, the rewards. You can see all this stuff. This is all public information. And then you can just go and, you know, click on all these other ones here. They're still making about an average of 170, 180 a month. So as you can see here, I calculated all this, just took the average. And these miners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are making about 25,000 a month. Just this little cluster that's in the middle of nowhere. So if we zoom out, as you can see there, there's no one within QE. There's no one within QE. So if you don't know what that means, it's a bit of slang for bit of Australian slang. It just means there's no one within a long distance or within a big area. That's just, I don't know. That's just what we say in Australia. Okay, so there's no one within QE here. It just goes to show you, if you can purchase several machines and make your own little cluster in your own town, you can set up a nice little income. 25k a month is pretty good. Now this is probably not one individual, it's probably several individuals, but still, it's still a pretty good earn. You don't need to even go to a day job for that. Okay, so I still think these machines are still extremely profitable. It just comes down to where you're located, how you can set up your own little cluster and get your own little kind of area. You're good. You don't have to worry about too much about the halving. The price of HNT, in my opinion, is going to go up anyway. So you might, when the halving comes, you'll get less rewards, but the actual HNT value of the token will go up. The only reason why I haven't been able to get my own machines is because I'm not in Australia at the moment, and there's none available for Thailand. Otherwise, I would set up a lot of these machines if I could. So check that out. Obviously, you know, you've probably heard of them before. Just go to Helium and join their Discord. They've got a lot of information in their Discord. You know, there's a lot of machines out now. There's about 69,000 machines. So, you know, it's still growing. Still plenty of time, in my opinion. Okay, I've spoken about WexPoly before. I still love this actual token, the ecosystem. Because there's a dip at the moment, it doesn't mean that this coin is dumped and it's done for. I think it was 1.5 or just, sorry, under $1 billion total value locked was in this before we kind of like took a massive dip. So that just says that this is one of the biggest, or it's actually the smallest, biggest DEX, unknown DEX. Well, it's not very talked about compared to the other big boys in the DEX space, but in terms of volume, it's right up there, right? So that represents a lot of value, and it gives the wallet platform a lot of income for them to develop more products, and I just think it's going to get stronger and stronger. So in my opinion, not financial advice, this is an absolute steal right now. It's 0.006 and it hit an all-time high of 7 cents. So in my opinion, it can do a 10x at least in the next 3 months. So I've loaded up on this, and I believe that's going to go up and it's going to hit all-time highs. You just got to be patient. Okay, back to mining. I do like mining a lot, actually. It's because I like the idea of, you know, buying a machine, and obviously you got to do your research on it. Buying a machine, setting it up in your basement or setting up in a spare room, and it can start earning you passive income. Like, there's, you know, and if you've got enough of these machines, you don't even have to work a day job. Obviously, everyone is trying to do this, and that's why the cost of the machines is high. The availability of these machines are scarce, and that's why, you're right, you got to be early on these things. So if you're a miner, this new machine has come out. It's called Bitmain L7, and this is a Scrypt miner. It does 9,500 mega hash per second. It's absolutely crazy. And right now, even still, we're in a dip, and Litecoin is, you know, at a dip. It's still making $167 a day. Now, obviously, you don't have the machine, so you're not going to be earning that. But I think that, you know, once this machine comes on the market, it'll obviously drop. The hash rate will, like, the difficulty will go up. You earn less. But also, I think that BTC is going to go up. and Litecoin's going to go up. So it could well stay around about $100 a day or more for the next 6 months. Obviously, you got to do your research on this, but certainly when Litecoin was up to like 300, it was these old machines, these old Litecoin machines that were, you could buy in 2017, 2018, they became profitable again, making $10 a day. So it all just depends on the market. So you can actually buy this machine now, but you won't get it now. You won't get it till November. Shipping date 1st to 30th of November, within some time in November. This machine is $12,800. You can buy it directly from the Bitmain website. I wouldn't buy it from anywhere else. I mean, there's trusted other third parties out there. If you go to Asic Miner Value and scroll down, you'll be able to see like Miner Bros. I believe they're pretty good. I don't know about AK Miner, but Miner Bros has been around for a long time. So you could, I wouldn't buy it off these guys. They're selling it for 17,000. When you can just go to Bitmain, buy it directly off their website for 12,800. Now, this is still a pre-order for till the 12th, so it's absolutely crazy. You're spending $5,000 more just through getting it through Miner Bros than just buying it direct. Okay, but obviously, if they had the machine right now, then it would be worth more. But anyway, so this machine here, if you do the numbers now, you divide 168. Now, obviously, you haven't got this machine, right? And it's going to drop, but let's just hypothetically say that you had this machine right now, 12.8. I don't think this comes with a PowerPoint, so you add PowerPoint into it, which is not much. Add shipping, add duties, but let's just say 12.8 divided by 168. Sorry, 167. 76 days to break even on this. That is absolutely insane for these types of machines. Okay, traditional mining. We're talking traditional mining here. Okay, so now so this is the gamble that you're going to take. You're going to buy it now, hoping the price of Litecoin will go up. Obviously, they'll when people get these machines, the difficulty will go up, the hash rate will go up. So it's all a gamble. That's why you really need to do your research, and if you're into mining, then pick up these machines. They're still available on Bitmain. Okay, I just wanted to give you an update on my Defi Pet. This is basically a mix of Farmville and Axie Infinity type of game that you grow stuff. You have NFTs, animals and stuff like that. So at the moment, I'm starting to level up my farms, and also I'm starting to make more food. What they've actually done with this game was they've now have breeding. So now what I'm doing is I'm breeding more pets. So then what will happen is once I can breed more pets, I can create more pets. I can start to sell them in the marketplace. So the marketplace is not available at the moment, but it soon will be. And you can come to this happy forest. This is where you breed the pets. So I just come along here and choose the pet I want, and then I can start actually breeding it. So here I've got these ones in yellow I can choose from. So I can probably choose this one here, and then I can choose, like, this is the mother and then this is the father. So once you sort of marry these together, you can produce an offspring, right? So I don't know how that's going to look. What, a moose and a flying, I don't know what that is. So obviously, you got to pay 5 DPET. So this is a blockchain game with real, it's on BSC, or you can get it on Cardia chain. And it's the real game, right? You can't play for free. This is a real game where you pay money to create these things. But the thing that I like about this is once I start breeding more, I can start selling them in a marketplace, and these are going to be very valuable because they've already been leveled up. You can't level up these characters. The only way to do it, like, you can't just buy your way up. You have to, it takes time. I mean, you need to spend money on food and stuff to level them up. like for example these ones here. But to do this, it takes time and it takes money, so they're going to be worth a lot. So I'm hoping that if I'm going to breed about 100 of these things and level them up, once the marketplace opens, people are going to just want to buy them, because they're going to want to battle other players and win and basically get more stuff, right? So they'll just come along and just buy the pets that you've already leveled up, because it has already all the strength and everything. So that's my thing with this. I enjoy actually playing the game itself. I've done a lot of these games in the past, just playing them, not earning anything from them, but this is actually something you can earn from. So I'll keep you guys posted with this one. It's called My Defi Pet. You just need BSC or Cardio Chain, use MetaMask, and then you're good to go. Okay, if you're looking for degen plays, yield farms I'm talking about, just come to DApp Radar, just click on the blockchain that you're looking for here. For example, I got Polygon, and then I'll just click on DeFi, right? And then this gives you just a list of all the latest farms, and you can get into them if you want to. You've probably seen some of these before. There's other places to find these farms as well, but at least this gives you a place that you can start from. Now, the degen play I was talking about is this one here. I just found this one. It's called Radiant. It's on Polygon. All right, so I have not looked into this. I have not invested into it. I have not looked at the audits. I don't know who's behind it. I'm just simply found it, and have a look at this. This has got a harvest lockup, so for the next 2 days you're not going to be able to withdraw any of this. So this is in I think it's in the pools. Yeah, this is in the pools. Okay, so if you scroll down, you can see some of the returns here, right? Now this is the reward token, or the native token. This thing's earning 2,867% per day interest, right? Have a look at this USDC. Look, 98%. You're doubling your money every day. Matic, you're basically nearly 3xing your money every day. And then you got ETH, WBTC, DAI, Quickswap. I mean, look at this quick one. That's nearly 5x a day on your quick. So what's the catch? The catch is you can't offload, you can't get out of this for another 2 days, so you can just earn for 2 days. But also, will this yield farm last for 2 days? You can double up or triple up your money, but is it going to last? Are you going to be able to withdraw your money? So that's the decision that only you can make. Obviously this is not financial advice, but you can check it out. I'll put the link below if you're into this degen stuff. Right now the returns are just absolutely crazy, you know. So if you get into this, let me know how you go. I take no responsibility for this one. Alright guys, so that's all I got for you today. Check it out. Some of the things I've talked about are some great ways to make money. Obviously I'm talking about the Helium, even if you're into Bitmain in the mining, okay, and just even Helium, just the coin, in my opinion, it's worth buying and holding long term, and same with WexPoly and Wex long term. I think that platform has a lot of value. All right, and once BTC goes back up again, you know, hopefully BTC can get to 40k, and it doesn't dip any further, we're going to see everything else go up as well. Obviously not financial advice, do your own research. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Are you new to crypto and DeFi? You're not sure how to navigate through the scams and keep away from the sharks trying to steal your crypto? This space can be very daunting for newbies. That's why we created 100xcryptoacademy.com. This is not just a course on DeFi, yield farming, and investing, but a real community of like-minded crypto enthusiasts who believe crypto is the key to financial freedom. You'll get 50 plus HD on-demand videos, ongoing research analysis and pre-screened, ICO and pre-sales, 4 weekly webinars per month, with live Q&A, private access to our exclusive forum, and our vibrant Telegram group for live chat and updates. All for a low monthly investment. Check out our Patreon at 100xcryptoacademy.com.